Can you tell me, so I'm interested just in the business part of this, right? Because we see, the Turkey signed a lot of your fighters as ambassadors, right? Like Ring Magazine ambassadors. There was Shushu, Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn. How does that work, right? Like being, you're a top-ranked fighter, but there's like some ambassadorship that's happening.
Well, everybody should support what's happening in Riyadh because it's only good for the sport. And to have our fighters as ambassadors, I think that's a good thing. And the Saudis are not looking to have any of our fighters breach their contracts and leave Top Rank and fight with them. They're pretty conservative in their viewpoint, and they particularly Turkey has a lot of respect for contracts.
Yeah.
So the fact that they've made some of our fighters, our best fighters, ambassadors, I think is good for both of us. Good for the Saudis, good for our fighters who pick up some extra money and become ambassadors, whatever that means. And it's good for us because it reaffirms our belief of how good our fighters are.
So there's never any breach or anything like that if one of the top-ranked fighters fights on Riyadh. It's all
they come to us
out.
and they ask permission.
Yeah.
And if the money is right, and if the fighter is not booked up to do something else, why not? It's a win-win.
Yeah, I see that.
See, in the beginning, they made a mistake. They fell in love with one of our fighters who was very, very good, Jared Anderson.
Big baby.
Big baby. And they went directly to him, not with the idea that they would break our contract or anything, but once he said yes, then they would come to us. But they went to the kid with all this money, and so he was bound and determined, and he put a lot of pressure on us to take a fight that he wasn't ready for. Now that doesn't work. But now what they do is if they want one of our fighters in a fight, they come to us and they discuss. And if it's to everybody's advantage, particularly the fighter, we say yes.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Let's talk about a couple of the guys.